The time to agree to disagree is over. I had a friend post something about how conservatives and liberal moms are finding common ground during this time. You know what it was? It was two privileged white women. Oh, praise Jesus, praise Jesus. Oh, I voted for a convicted felon. Oh, it's okay, Cindy, I understand. Can we just pretend like everything's okay and just put our heads up our asses and just praise Jesus and act like nothing bad is happening? No. I wanted to throw up. It's gross. It's ignorant. It's the very definition of white privilege. Neither one of those women were the husbands of Officer Sitnick. Why don't you go tell that to their families? Their dad will never be there for their birthdays, their anniversaries, bar mitzvahs, graduations. His wife will never be there for the anniversary. How about the other officers on January 6th that are permanently have brain damage, crushed vertebrae, the ones that are missing eyes? How about the 3 other officers that unalive themselves because of the PTSD? Want to go tell them, praise Jesus? Hey, let's just agree to disagree, officers. How about the women in this country, including E. Jean Carroll, who were survivors of abuse? That when 77 million people didn't see that because of your white privilege, that they're horrified. They're afraid to come out now because that wasn't a red line. He nominated Pete Hegseth, who has multiple children out of wedlock. And then he nominated Wormbrain, who cheated on his wife. Then he put Matt Gaetz in there as a nominee, who was lying with underage children. Now we have pregnant women, 9 months pregnant because they're brown, being snatched up. We have children that are juniors in high school being zip-tied. You voted for a convicted criminal. Women in Texas have a 50% increased sepsis rates once Roe versus Wade was overturned. All of the women in this country no longer have a right over their body. But can we just put out a white video and just say, how can we just praise Jesus? No. That time has passed. The reason we're here is because we haven't said enough is enough. We have agreed to disagree for far too damn long. That time is over. Now it's time for us to stand up and push back on your white religion, on your white privileged, on your leave it to beaver fantasy. That time is over. And we're here because people in my demographic didn't stand up with people that didn't look like them in the past. We didn't stand up with our black brothers and sisters. We didn't stand up with the Native Americans. We didn't stand up for the Asians when they were put in internment camps. And that time is over. I had a friend that I've known for a while that's been texting me the last 2 days, and I finally had enough of it. I had to shut it off. I said, she said, I'm not going to put my white privilege on the line for a pregnant immigrant that I don't know. And that's really what this is about. It's about part of this country that still wants to hide behind their white privilege. It didn't affect you. What if it was your grandma? Oh, that would be different? Okay. See, that's the problem. The lack of empathy in this country is astounding. I went and marched in Las Vegas on Wednesday. I'm not Latino. I'm not from Cuba. You know why? Because they're my neighbors and they're good goddamn people. Isn't it ironic that those Latinos care more about this country than MAGA do? They're good people. I stood with them because they're my neighbors. I would rather have them at my house than a red hatter that traded that in for a white hood, because they're good people. It's time that my demographic put your nuclear family, leave it to beaver, white privilege, and throw it out in the dumpster. Enough. We're here because many of you are still hiding behind it. Here I am. I might have white privilege. I do have it. But I'm using it for the right purpose, to denounce it. I shouldn't have it and I don't want it. And the only way that happens is by having these conversations day after day after day. So no, we're no longer going to agree to disagree. Not when your opinion, when your vote takes away people's basic human rights and treats people less than. That ship has sailed. Have a good day.